Hi guys, I'm Kat. Welcome to Cinescapist TV. Here I'll be posting my reviews of weekly releases, trailers that I find interesting, generally chit-chat about the world of movies. So if you like all those things, do consider clicking the subscribe button, liking this review, and follow me on all the social media stuff because I love talking about movies. It's literally my favorite thing to do. And what better movie to start off this channel with than Man of Steel 2, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. I mean, what a title, huh? Like, if Batman v Superman wasn't enough to, make you come see this movie, they do have to tell you that this is the setup for the Justice League movie. Now, people who might know me from the Flickering Myth channel will know that I really, really hated the Man of Steel movie. Hated it with a vehement passion in my bones. Just, everything about it was just not what I wanted it to be. But then the second trailer came out, and there's an entire video of me actually kind of liking it. And so I was like, okay, bring it. I mean, I'm gonna go see it. And then the reviews started trickling in. And everybody's like, ooh, it's terrible, it's the worst, it's like the death of the DC universe, it's gonna make you hate Batman, Superman, and the Justice League. And I was just quietly sitting in a corner kind of chuckling, you guys thought this movie was gonna be good? It was never gonna be, good. Zack Snyder made this. So, whatever he can pull together, it's not gonna be great. So, I bet the question on your mind is, did I agree? Is it really the worst thing ever? Is it really worse than The Room? No, it's not. Spoiler-free version, it's actually kind of alright. It's a little bit long, you really feel the 2.5 hours, and there's a bit in the middle where I kind of zoned out and I can't tell you exactly what happened, because it wasn't, the pace was not super great. There's some really cool cinematic bits, especially at the beginning, because we see the destruction of Metropolis from Batman's point of view. The Wayne Enterprises building has fallen, thousands of his employees have died, and he's furious. And so 2 years later, we cut to Bruce just being broody and I don't like Superman. I'm gonna make sure that, I don't know, people don't trust him either. So it's okay, I like that, go on. Meanwhile, Clark is kind of beating himself up over what happened, which is justified because that was thousands of people, and he knows what he's done. What's happening in Gotham is kind of really starting to bug him, because Batman is being a real vigilante, not just putting bad people in jail, he's hurting them. And so this basic conflict is great. That's conflict drives drama, conflict drives story. It's good, awesome. Then what happens? Then we've got Lex Luthor, who for some reason knows who everybody is. There's no secret identities in this movie. All the superheroes kind of know each other, sort of. So anyway, Lex Luthor kind of gets everybody together, and he is obsessed with destroying Superman. His motivation is very slowly set up. We don't really figure out, what is your problem? It's the whole, God concept, deifying Superman as, this all-powerful creature who has come from the heavens to save us, presumably. Lex Luthor essentially puts together a very elaborate situation. Very elaborately, unnecessarily so. And it takes him 2 hours to set this up. It's really long. And then the last half hour is a mess. It's not Fantastic Four messy, but it's messy enough to make you go, huh? Quite a lot. It's significant. I'm not sure that it works at the end of it. I don't know, I reached the end of the film kind of going, well, that could have, it almost had it, and then it didn't. Ben Affleck is superb, and I'm gonna defend Ben Affleck to my last breath, because I love the guy. I think he's great, and I think he's a great actor, and I think he can really capture the character. I think he does a really good job in this. Henry Cavill, maybe not so much. He does all right with what he is given. All the side characters kind of get sidetracked. in favor of I'm not sure what exactly. It does contribute to the sense that this movie doesn't work, that it's a patchwork of studio interference and like loads of different elements trying to be crammed into the same movie. It's kind of cool the way that we get introduced to like all the other members of the Justice League who are going to get their own solo movies. If it hadn't been that shoehorned in, it feels extremely deliberate. It's like, oh, by the way, there's all these people and Lex Luthor knows about them. And then we get like little intro clips of like, ooh, here's Aquaman and here's the Flash and here's, you know, and it's like, oh, yeah, this movie was good until like right now. Now I don't like it. And from that moment on, I think that was like about 2 hours in. Like Lex Luthor's elaborate plan to get Superman and Batman to fight each other. And for some reason, and I didn't know this, I didn't know that Superman and Batman, like both their mothers are named Martha. I didn't know. I knew Martha Kent, but I wasn't sure about Martha Wayne. So I was like, okay, you know, this happens. This actually, like, spoiler alert for people who haven't seen the film, maybe like skip the next kind of minute. So the only reason that Batman stops fighting Superman is that he finds out that Clark's mom is also named Martha, and she's in danger because Lex Luthor kidnaps people's mothers now. So they're fighting, and Batman has his foot on Superman's neck, and Superman's like, save Martha. Who calls their mom Martha? Who doesn't say mom? Like, do you call your mom by her first name? Because I don't. I wouldn't say save Olivera. Like, it just wouldn't happen. Like, I'd just say save my mother. And Clark just goes, save Martha. And Batman goes, what? Why are you saying that name? And it's like, because it's his mother's name. Like, why do you think he's saying... The film only has, like, one genuinely funny quip. And it's made by Bruce to Martha. Like, in the middle, like, she's been tortured, she looks frazzled and, like, scared out of her mind, and this really scary dude in, like, a bat suit comes in, and he goes, I'm a friend of your son's. And she goes, I know, it's the cape. The cape gave it away. No, just, no. And in any case, for the last kind of spoilery thing, it does end up being a little bit like the death and return of Superman. I don't think that it was in everybody's minds much, despite the fact that Doomsday is in it. Like, you know, maybe he's gonna punch Superman so hard that he's gonna go into a healing coma, and then 4 guys are gonna come out, like, pretending they're Superman. Frankly, I hope that that's what the next movie does. I hope, in my heart of hearts, that we're gonna get, you know, Eradicator and Robot Superman and John Henry Irons and, like, Superboy. Like, that's all I need in life. If the next movie is this, I will take back everything negative I said about Batman v Superman, and it's gonna be great because that's perfect. That's all I want, honestly. So, yeah, that's my review. It's messy. It's a messy review because I'm not sure. Like, it's not bad. I don't hate it, but it's not good, so I don't love it. It's okay. And maybe that's what you should take away from all this. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Okay. Shrug. I think the best thing that you can do is load the Death and Return of Superman and then play it on repeat for 3 hours. That's a much better use of your time than watching this movie. Whether it's the death of the DC cinematic universe, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. I think it can get really good from here. It's kind of like in TV, like pilot syndrome. You know, you've got like the first couple of episodes where everything is like just setting up the premise, and, you know, like they have to awkwardly like give you some exposition so that you know what's going on, and they don't have that much time to do it because they're running like hell to catch up with the MCU. I don't think that that is, strictly speaking, necessary. Like, they could have set up this series at their own pace. Just, like, chill out. Like, you don't have to have your big ensemble piece right now. Like, you can give it a little bit of time, set up the individual films, kind of like Marvel did. So whether it's gonna get any better from here, we'll see. I'm not super excited about it yet, and I sincerely hope that it's not all going to be the same tonally. Everything is just... Is that necessary? I don't know. Let's see. I'm keeping an open mind. I didn't hate this. It was okay. So that's my review of Batman v Superman. Make of that what you will. If you like this review, please click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on all the social media things that you have, and talk to me. Tell me what you thought about it. Don't be nasty in the comments if you can, but just like let's honestly talk about it. Like, if you completely hated it, I want to hear why. If you completely loved it, I want to hear why. Like, let's see what makes this work, if there is such a thing. Thank you very much for watching, and come back next week for more film reviews. Bye! Now, something is flashing. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's end it. End it.